Alright, it is Sunday, April 29th, 2012, and the stream is online. Gonna form up a party really quick. Just watched that finals of the Stars series, always entertaining. Changing up the background as well as the sky notes. Don't want to wait too long for a game, I might just start it up without 5. Get the viewer train rolling. New background credit to VGFX as well. I'd say is a pretty fucking baller background. Look at that. I got all my favorite heroes on there. Tiny, Animage, Morphling, Who's Car, Invoker, and Sand King. Obviously Who's Car, legendary hero. Very, very powerful, always seeing competitive play. Always being successful as well. I saw the Huskar play in the finals, as was the joke, but it's like I thought it was funny because the caster pointed out the Dazzle skill build, and just because of that, it was like everyone bandwagoned onto like the idea that the Dazzle was like a bad player and like insulted him the whole game, and then the casters were kind of making fun of him. And I thought it was pretty lame because this skill build was perfectly fine. Uh, oh no, God forbid he doesn't get a point in his shallow grave to save someone from the Venomancer with a point in his passive and maxing Gale. How dare he go for the 1 point grave, another point heal, second point grave build that he was probably aiming for. It wasn't a game where his grave would have done too much, but overall I thought those were some pretty entertaining games. I also like the huge wombo combo happening at the Roshan pit. That was always really, really entertaining. It was great because everyone called it like everyone was saying that it was like game over before it happened, and like everyone was like, oh GG, but the reality is it was like it was not over at all. I don't know, with that lineup I just don't think it was over just because they were behind. Managed to get banned from Purge's stream within like 5 minutes. Yeah, I thought it was funny too at one point when Purge alt tabbed in the middle of the cast to ban someone who made fun of him, where it was like the line that made fun of him was flanked by 2 other people making fun of Shiva in the cast. I thought that was always cool. It's unfortunate that Shiva has to be female though, because people will either just love the shit out of it or hate the shit out of it. Her chat is one of, I think, the creepiest chats in all of Twitch TV. The shit people say in that fucking chat. The epic quote, unfortunate for her to be female. I don't know, man. I'm happy that I was born a male. Aside from being part of the superior sex and whatnot, it just nothing will ever be by your own merit. Like if you're successful, it'll be because you're female. If you're stupid, it'll be because you're female. Regardless of how good or bad your casting is, it seemed like the biggest debate was like, I don't know, man. Like, oh, dumb bitch, or like, oh, why don't you get back in the kitchen? Oh my God, Shiva's so beautiful. Please marry me. It was like, it was just, I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. But if I ever need a good laugh, I'll just go over to her chat and I'll feel so much better about myself. Supporting how much dirty fuck off sex you need to have with VGFX now. I don't know, man. I'd say with that guy lots of boning. Like the images that VGFX makes are ridiculously good. I have all of these things saved on the desktop. There's the entirety, as well as the new background, of course, made by VGFX. I'll probably be saying that a couple of times throughout the day. Uh-oh, Dota. Did they pick with fucking Nukem? I don't think so.
All pick.
I want to play Spectre at some point. This hospitaler guy seems like he knows his stuff enough to realize that if you ever have a Spectre, you may as well just pick a defensive support, because I can't do shit in lanes anyways.
5 seconds remaining.
Kazaki, do you have it? Post it, bro. I thought I saved all of them.
Yeah, I'll made out here. If I'm not standing at y'all for one. Because I don't know what lanes we're gonna run.
The recommended Spectre items are actually really good. Simply because, well, Spectre's base damage is low and you need to have the hatchet to farm reasonably well in the mid game.
What we might want to do is give Windrunner the mid lane.
Could like have fun, you guys. You do your thing. Oh dear God, how does Spectre even hold this? Oh, what the fuck? Does Spectre not have arms or some shit? Oh no, she does. Okay, my bad. I was almost really worried there. That's my biggest complaint with the hero, is she has no arms. Or it doesn't look like she did. Oh no, I do have the fucking Nukem one. Yeah, I think I saved that one. I don't know where it is on my desktop, but I do have that one saved. Now I remember which one you were talking about. Was that a VGFX image though? Was this it? No. I know I have it somewhere. I have all the images saved. I keep the VGFX ones in the same spot. What's the sector build? It depends. Like your dagger, like sometimes I'll just only put 1 point, be really defensive about it, but in terms of skill build, it's usually either maxing my dispersion or my spectral dagger first. It depends on the circumstances of the game. We'll see, we'll see. In regards to items, I almost always do the Vanguard Radiance, though. Nocturne is a ripoff of Spectre. Nah, dude, Spectre copied Nocturne. Gonna crush trees, cause fuck trees. Ow, what a mean bitch this Drow is. Okay. One of the things too is that if I were like an anti-mage, I could actually be left alone really well against the Drow. But as a Spectre, since I can't do anything, I can't like mana burn or be aggressive at all, I can't get left alone too long, at least in this lane. Like obviously I can get left alone for a short time, but VGFX, my nigga. Yeah, I don't normally play Spectre. I've been really desperate to play Spectre for a while, and someone said that
My mother would always say.
they played a lot of support, and I was like,
"Well, I
oh
don't know
well,
what this
if he's
has to
familiar
do
with
with
support,
date
I'd like
rape."
to lane with him. And so far, this guy's done a good
That
job.
can go fucking date rape is, I don't know.
Date rape is really good. It's the only way to get
No,
some.
I know how would it work? It's like I'm not. What? I have never seen date rape work. In general, date rape is bad.
I like it. I like how it's good mannered to ask if they're ready, but the reality is, if that guy unpaused, then I don't think he gives a shit if anyone else is ready. For some reason, I read BGFX's webpage as Vor, but what does that say about me as a person? Dispersion last hit. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck. Oh, mean bitch. Mean. Stop plugging yourself. I'm not buying your Barney boots. It's Morphling and Senking are the other two. And Huskar. Oh god, this guy need help now. He's fine. He messed up Elastic to see if he needed the big Spectre assistance. This is how you know Spectre's a bad hero, though, when he can't, like, get absolute free farm against, at least bad in the laning phase, against, like, just a solo Drow, pretty much. I couldn't get a single one of those either.
Zeus at my 8. You may have room.
Big level 1 dagger. Scary. I feel like if I were an anti-mage, though, I'd be able to actually just shut down this Drow. But Spectre's just so slow at farming, and he's such a weak laner.
Oh god, it's a haste.
God damn it.
Nah, he's going back move.
It's been so long since I've played Spectre, and I'm just so not a fan. But hey, I wanted to play a fucking Spectre.
What the fuck? He's gonna get the bottom room again because of haste. Oh god, it's in there too.
It's unfortunate for me there's a invisible Zeus who's bottom. Dazzle will re-up wards though.
Zeus MA, yeah, it's in there. So
Yeah, he's bottom, I think. You gotta be careful. We'll see if he's actually bottom just based on the Strauss positioning. Yeah, he's bottom. No, he's back. See, I had to miss a bunch of CS over that because I didn't know where Invisible Zeus was. Another reason I hate Spectre compared to any mage. Should probably pressure her a bit. Look at how this Drow is able to control lane against a double lane. Dude. Am I dead now? Do you want to hit her? Dude, you have to hit her or I'm dead. Thank you. Well, there goes my salve. And she's salved up now. Dude, you're dead anyways, just fight. Oh my god. This is such a failed lane. I'm dead now too, I think. There I couldn't run, so all I could do was sit around the corner because that way she couldn't actually kill me. She went for it anyways, but...
Oh man, why you gonna take the card from me?
Get that big ring of health, son.
Why don't you buy it in Star Shop?
You chance can play Darkseer? I love Darkseer. I gotta try to budget the amount of games that I play him, but come to think of it, I actually don't play him too much on stream, so I guess that's fine. I like the idea of tri-laning Spectres against solo heroes, but not the game for it. It's such a slow farmer, and with the Prophet it makes it even harder for me to farm, because if I get caught out of position I'm dead, and this Drow got first blood.
Zeus MI, and he's up for 6. So
Oh man, what are you doing? Careful, because there's a level 6 Zeus who can ult you if you get hit one more time. You might want to just shallow grave. I would shallow grave yourself right now.
Oh no, he doesn't have the mana, but he will soon. Yeah, you're probably gonna get ulted.
Double damage.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I like to gank people as soon as I hit level 6 on Clockwork, because I know Clockwork won't scale in the late game anyways. It's sort of like a Beastmaster. I feel like as soon as you get your ult, you have to do stuff, or the pick is useless, you know?
Yeah, they have that, dude. My hook shot's on cooldown, so I can't do shit.
He has a decent farm now, so it's not that bad. And Zeus hasn't really been moving around, so he's not really pressured to do so. I feel like any other fucking hero, like literally any hero but Spectre, I feel like this lane would be so much easier. Oh god damn it, fuck you.
Regeneration!
Great shit.
Nope, didn't even get it with that.
Yeah, Gamer must have ate the cable thinking they spaghetti.
I'm watching the courier pretty intently there. I don't want it to fly right over the drow.
Your top tower is under attack.
There are 2 bottom, which means I can't get farm unless someone adjusts for this, like comes bottom to kill them.
Just let me check the room. What is it? Yep.
Here I just have to be really careful now, because I do know there are 2 heroes down here. We really do, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Zeus.
because there are now 3 bottom.
Dark light.
What time is it? It's killing time. Rock it on.
Yeah, did he max it? Ew. What did he max? Go, Q.
Players
Oh lord.
Oh no, the rocket missed, so it won't be
Please,
killed.
skill burn.
Damn, fucking annoying.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Who is top? Oh, Solo Lion. I think we just lost top
Your
tower, so you
middle
could
tower
place
is
that
under
ward.
attack. Your top tower
Well, that was
has
pretty
fallen.
stupid. How much does the drow hit for? Oh, a lot. It's a poisoner if you want to actually kill her. Ah, I would get it to 3 soon.
Alright, watch this hook.
rock it on.
Big hook. Like, I can't farm up this far against Zeus right now, guys, because there's a Nature's Prophet, so... Here, just let me farm top, actually, that'd be better. I mean, we already lost top tower really early, so just let me grab the farm there.
You're
Well, Lion ain't got no ulti, so yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's disappointing to lose the top tower this early, but... I mean, whatever. I guess I go into these games knowing that shit like that will happen. It's also super disappointing to see that we lost it because someone wanted to place a fucking ward. It's like, okay, I get that you don't want to get ganked, but losing a tower is really bad. I can farm up this far so long as there's someone for me to ult to on the enemy team that is safe.
Okay, I got my ult in like
Because I'm
10.
like, I'm pretty fucking underfarmed.
5, let's see.
Let me get that. It's worth TPing for like 4 CS like I did.
Hey, Dazzle, grip and sit.
I could see that there were 2 people and I was about to get stunned,
Grip is up on that.
but I was
poor
fine.
little- Ah, you fine. Ah, fuck.
I just really have to get farm anywhere I can right now. That's one of the biggest problems with Spectres. It's like there's nowhere you can farm until you get like a bare minimum of like a Radiance. Which is why I don't even like to finish the treads. I like to just get the round boots and go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna gank bot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use my ult. Just go. Get him.
Good job. And the treads won't really like... I mean, of course they help you farm, but they don't open up as many farm options as like the early Radiance does, which is why like I prefer personally to go for the
God,
crown
this
boots.
was a bad idea. Oh wait, no, I got haste.
Fuck.
Ah, fuck. That's what I get for not transforming.
We should get some sight so I can be where I'm at now. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted the vision. Help me.
I'm coming. We can do this. Oh god!
It's one of the only things that Spectre has going for him is you can ult away from kills like that. That's why I wanted vision, because I knew that there was a high likelihood that people were coming to kill you. So like, or were coming to kill me rather, so I was pretty annoyed that I didn't have vision. Like I had to try to base whether or not people were coming to kill me off of the positioning that their mid hero was doing. And he ran back into these trees here, so I figured that, oh well, I was probably dead. Luckily, one of them was coming for me that was really far away. That's one of the issues about trying to gank a Spectre, is you have to be reasonably coordinated to do it, simply because Spectre can, if any one person is like in a shitty spot and that person isn't capable of killing you, you can just get away with your ult, like what I did there.
Your bottom tower.
But it's not like anti-mage difficult to gank,
Your middle tower is
because I
under
mean, if you
attack.
TP to someone, it's still possible for them to disable you, and then you die. And I'm getting really underfarmed this game. Went for a really passive lane, a Spectre Dazzle, but the problem was it was like way too passive. I mean, passive lanes can be good because if you're with a Spectre, there's no aggressive potential, but it was so passive we couldn't even zone out the Drow, so Drow, I got the first blood kill. She almost got me too, but I got her in the end. Yeah, new background. What is the benchmark? And when do you go? Okay, I would go for the defusal if I knew I had to fight early. But this game, it's gonna be so on me to carry it that if I go for a defusal, I'm gonna like earlier than the other one, I'm gonna fuck myself. So I feel like no matter how far behind I am, I have to go one route. I don't like what the Windrunner is doing there because the lane would be like here if she didn't farm it, and I can see her reasoning like, oh well, there's no one farming that lane, so I may as well farm it, but it's not the case, I think. Oh well, missed hook.
Oh, what the hell?
Because now I can't farm this lane that I would normally, I think, be able to farm. She's pushing it up really hard with her power shot. I think Dazzle should at least get 2 points into this slowing thing. His heal almost gets nothing from levels, like... I mean, it does get a benefit, but it's, I don't know, it's not significant enough. Especially if, like, he's not doing it a lot in the laning phase. I can try to bait something.
I got my hook in 30 if you want.
Well, everyone just revealed themselves, so they're not going to go on it. Until I get at least a relic, though, and realistically a Radiance, it's just so difficult for me to farm anywhere.
Come on.
This is the bait, right? Okay.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
I
fortified.
can pressure the Prophet away at the very least, and I still have a TP, so I can be at a fight mid. The problem is that my presence in a team fight is really, really low.
Fuck, I don't really want to go in there because you guys ain't near.
I would say if you can't at least get a relic by 20, then you're like massively underfarmed, and here I won't get a relic by 20. I mean, it requires a good farm to get a relic by 20, But to make Spectre work, you can't just go for like an okay farm. You need like a good farm. Here we don't have a single tower, which is really going to delay it. You can only get one of those, unfortunately. Hopefully the Prophet will inadvertently push up the lanes a little bit. Allow me to get some farm. Like that. Let me farm bot, bro. Let me farm it, please. Let me just solo farm it. Finally, bot is pushed up way, way, way hard, so I should be able to farm it for a little bit, at the very least. But I'm disappointed that the Radiance is going to be kind of late. Like, honestly, I would aim for like a 20-minute Relic and a 22-minute Radiance, but this was like not a good lane. Although solid pushing here is one. Yeah, I'm not surprised we don't have a single tower. It was a concern when we picked the lineup, but I mean it's a pretty pubby lineup. But I really do need towers. Like, towers help you to get the relic a lot earlier. Funny that.
What this guy? Here's a Q. Really bad positioning.
As long as I'm keeping up in levels, though, I think that we'll be fine as long as the game goes on.
Really bad positioning.
Rage right back.
Your top tower is under attack.
Therion has his desolator.
That isn't good.
Your middle tower has fallen.
All I can do is try to pick up some free farm as all this happens. I'm gonna TP top in a minute, or not. This guy keeps going to where I want to farm.
Chill out. Use a...
I don't think I could have killed that guy, even if I got the dagger. I mostly do that because I wanted to just get here. So I won't have the Radiance by 22, so that's pretty shit, but... You know what's fucked though when this is the best lane for me to be farming? It would be so much easier to farm this lane if we had the top tower down, but again, we don't have a single tower. Which is not unexpected with this lineup, it just makes things really hard.
Yo, Spectre. What?
I'm gonna farm the mid right now. Until I get a Radiance, my farm, okay. The places I can farm before I get a Radiance are really low, so... I'm like actively watching all three of these lanes, trying to find one that I can get. Illusion. I can't actually help in that.
Oh god.
Unstoppable.
Get out of there, Shadow Demon. Why are you going in?
I do not have a TP right now, so I'm really, really going balls deep to get this farm. Surprised the enemies didn't take a tower off of that. I mean, the enemies don't have too many towers on us. And I won't get the 22 Radiance, so it'll be a bit late. But in a pub, you can be late if someone points out. How fast should a Silver depends, man, because a lot of the time in pubs, like, or even in high level games, you could offlane a Syllabear and he'll get some farm, in some experience because he can pull creeps to his tower. But you could also like tri-lane a Syllabear because he's a really decent tri-lane hero. So he, like, I would say it's pretty much the same deal. Damn it! Don't kill me here. They're gonna try to push this. I think we need to fight them here with everyone because we can actually win a fight.
Okay.
I have a Radiant, so I'll probably... Are you guys ready?
Yep. Want me a hook?
Hook shot in.
I got W. Why am I so late?
All I can do here is just kind of chase someone away.
Yeah, they're really stupid. They're trying to fight without the drought.
That's what I mean, though. As soon as you get your Radiance, you do become incredibly strong. And I would say that in terms of, like, most powerful heroes, and this is why I kind of wanted to fuck around with Spectre a bit. Spectre is by far one of the most powerful heroes in the game as soon as he gets the Radiance, I think. Like there, I'm not only able to team fight, but I'm able to really bring people down. It's because the amount of magic damage that you put out with Radiance Burn is so big. Like your ult lasts for what, like 6 seconds, and that's 6 seconds of 60 magic damage on everyone.
Dire's structures are fortified.
As long as we're not too many towers down, like I'm totally comfortable. And I can farm really quickly now too. Well, not really quickly, but I can farm reasonably fast. Well, it's down for 45.
Oh man, you did.
Radiant structures.
They also didn't
are
have a draft for that
fortified.
fight, which is worth noting. So now I can just kind of pop into the jungle to try to get some gold. A lot of people like to go Vanguard, Tread, or Vanguard Brown Boots, Radiance, Treads, Heart. I kind of like the idea of going Diffusal.
Yep. We're gonna need some invis.
They're going really deep here. Oh, that's why. Invis on that guy and this guy.
Hey, it's a lot.
You guys doing something important, I guess? Because the lion saw me here, and then he chased around this way, so it was kind of obvious that they were trying pretty hard to kill me. But I guess you guys are doing something pretty important, my bad. Oh, wait. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, it was really clear they were trying to kill me. I probably should have been more vocal about it. Like, at first I figured, oh, okay, it's just Lion with the DD. He'll try to gank me. But it wasn't just Lion with the DD. There was an Invisible on me and a Drow that had a Shadow Blade on top of me. So it was actually a 4-man gank. And the Prophet was being pretty smart about where he was there, too. Wasn't Invis just around the corner? Oh, okay. Either way, I think that should have been. And I can admit it if I'm like farming poorly or if I'm making a huge mistake. But there, I think it would have been really neat to have someone else there. Because even with like a 4-man gank, the Drow almost died trying to kill me.
Okay, I'm relieved.
We should do something about that.
That's an easy kill.
Your bottom tower has been denied.
I have an ult for 30. God, we don't have a single fucking tower though, and that's the problem with Spectre if you don't have a push lineup. And that's why I also don't like him in pubs. One, he's hard to farm on, so it's easy to get underfarmed. And two, you rely really heavily on those early towers to get a Radiance so you can farm. And three, he contributes nothing to a lane. So it's like if the enemies who don't actually have a push lineup but are for some reason stomping the shit out of us in towers have all of these towers and they can't do anything. I think we can honestly defend this, but you guys have to actually be there. Well, whatever.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna play Spectre again though today. This has been a kind of disappointing game because we didn't win a 1v2 lane, and now we're up against, and the enemies have all of these towers on us. It's really shitty.
What?
What are you fucking doing, dude? Hey, look, Shadow Demon or Windrunner, you should. One of you guys needs to get a mech before you go for the Force Staff in a serious game. Like in a game like this, I mean, it's probably done, but there's still potential for us to win. You just have to like step it up. If you hook shot in, I'll ult.
Fuck, I don't know if we should fight with a Shadow Demon.
Well, he doesn't contribute much anyways, except to his ult.
Sacrificed to shadow. Safe word.
What the fuck? Maybe we can win team fights, they just have to go well.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Now let's get some towers.
Yeah, we do need
The
some towers
enemy's
here.
middle tower has fallen.
I could go right for the Diffusal for more damage, and Diffusal is a phenomenal item against Omni Knight, but we already have a Shadow Demon, and Shadow Demon deals really well with Omni Knight because he can purge. And I really just don't want to die. And the heart will allow me to put out more damage before I get killed in every single fight. I think you should go for the pipe this game, Shadow Demon. Because, like, Windrunner is already going to get the mech before you.
Invisibility.
Who fells me?
Careful.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, son. It's really, really hard for me to, like, solo push a tower. Careful, dude. By careful, I don't mean block me.
I can hook in, you want me to?
Wait for it, dude. I have no life, and I'm also really low HP.
I already got the Hooded Defiance, so I'm gonna go for the pipe.
Okay. Getting cockblocked on every turn there, Shadow Demon. It looks good on you.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sick fortify.
We get a ward here or someplace?
As much as I want the buyback, I really need the extra life. We can fight it.
Want me to hook?
Yeah, hook in.
Fuck.
Boom. There
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. There goes my ult.
You may just want to get the brown. Nah, you should just got the Zeus. He was all by himself.
I'm going for the heart, so I can't really catch anyone out. This is stacked up, which will make me kill it really quick. I can't believe it recommends data lists. Can always use a pipe, get high. Yeah. It's okay, I got my axe. My axe of strength. They know my ult is down, so they might try to do something. I'm a really good level, at least. Okay, wait till Omni uses his ult and then just purge someone. Shadow Demon. They definitely have that warded though.
Rock it on.
Shadow wave.
I was hoping my Radiant's probably give me one creep kill there.
Flares here.
If we can just wait like for 30 seconds without forcing an issue, like don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get what the fuck?
Right there.
Dark light.
What are you doing?
Careful.
By what right?
Like as I'm saying that, the guy like just dives. Fucking mind blowing. Just be careful for a minute. Like all their shit is down.
And it's off.
Alright, go.
Go. I have no fuck. That's the second time that you ran into like 5 heroes, dude. Like what the fuck? Like I just said, as I was saying that, I was like, hey, don't go in yet. I don't have my ult for 10 seconds, and then you
There goes that rag.
then you run into 5 fucking heroes.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Oh my god.
Your bottom barracks are under attack.
That Joe's gonna have a manta now.
Your bottom barracks.
This is such like an easy game to win too. Like I didn't just fucking run in there, man. That annoys the shit out of me. Like how does that happen? Like I was mid saying like how we just need to wait for 10 seconds to fight.
Is under attack.
Fuck. I try not to be a dick, man, but like that
Get top.
through the game.
Go get top, Shadow Demon.
Like go, dude. Just do some stuff.
They're in our top. Go.
If we get 2 racks down, then we lose. But if we just 1 racks down, then we can win. Let's just get the hook. Help him! Help him! Guys, what the fuck? You're all, what the fuck? You backed away. He was clearly going for the hook shot. Well, this guy, man, is like next level. What a joke. Just back out, you two. Just back out. I swear, I like.
Light.
I'm just running up there so that guy doesn't get insta-killed. Like, it's so hard to find a balance between, like, being a dick and saying why you're going to lose a game.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Like how our
Your
thing is
middle
down, our
tower
fortify.
has fallen.
Because someone fortified for no fucking
Your
reason
middle
before.
barracks are under attack.
Like, now we lose the game because that guy fucking ran in and died. Just try to defend this. Like, if we get mega creep,
Your
we
middle
lose, so,
tower
but,
is under attack.
like,
Your top
just everyone
tower
fight
is
here,
under
please,
attack.
because we're 4 up. Like, I could catch this guy right now if I had a team.
Coming in.
Keep chasing.
My honor in your blood.
I'll go after Lich. I'll go after Lion. You go after that motherfucker.
Fucking degen aura.
Alright, I got a pipe.
I can't hit him unless he's fucking poison, or unless he's shadow bladed. His degen aura will slow me down. The thing about specters is you can still put out damage if you get kited. Hey, there's something in the description now about the magical green line. It's probably over now, though. I mean, we're like 2x down and the enemies have a profit, so being 2x down means so much more. No one banned that guy who posted his own channel. I'll take a look at it. I like how he posts the ES. No, guys, what the fuck? Why'd you ban him? I specifically asked you not to ban him, you power tripping, dick eating mods. What the fuck is wrong with you? Because he put ES, like, so he's obviously like Spanish because he put Espanol in front of his Twitch thing.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Ah, fuck.
Immortality.
Well, fuck.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Good fortify. Whoever's doing that, please fucking die, because that cost us the second Rax already. And this has just happened again. Okay, that's the second time someone has fortified for like a 0. Ah, like we had won this too, I think.
Your top tower has
Should get a
fallen.
sentry down here. Let's do another rack. Yeah, just hook in. I'm probably gonna fight the first time without an ult. Just go, just go. I'll ult after I get killed.
You're safe.
They're not even kidding me. She's smart of them, actually.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Like, we can crush some of these group fights, unfortunately. Just can't believe we lost 2x for nothing. Like I fucking ran. And this is like one of the hardest things for me too, is to strike a balance between being a dick and like informing viewers why a game is lost. And I know I've already said this, but it is still valid. Because I feel like we're about to lose this game because 2x are against a Prophet, so it's like a matter of time, it feels like. Unless the enemies throw really, really hard on like 2 more team fights. And saying why we lost. And we're gonna lose because we can win every fucking fight in this game. We're gonna win every fight. Unless like I get ganked and then they push and I don't have a buyout, which is possible for the next like 30 seconds. But we're still gonna lose, I feel like. I feel like we should have won this though. I really do. If I get up to like 1700 gold, I should have a buyback. But we had this game. Or do you want a hooker? I think I'd take a hooker. And we have no vision too, so it's really tough for me to like leave the base. And that's why. Gank's gone wrong.
Awaits.
Maybe Gank's gone right if everyone just throws themselves at them. Just back out! What the fuck? Back out, bitch!
Bless you.
Use your Q on him. Use your Q on him. Use your E.
Use your Q! No, that's not your Q!
Shadow, what are you doing, guys? Why are you all the way here?
Just fight.
Use your ult. Use your ult. Use your ult.
It's on cooldown, bitch.
Use your ult.
Your middle tower is under
That would
attack.
have been game if I didn't have a buyback, but it's probably still game.
Your top barracks
I wish we had a
is under
fortify,
attack.
don't you?
He's under the effect of his ult.
Your top barracks has fallen.
What do I wish we had a fortify?
Your middle tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
And I wish we had a dazzle who could actually cast the spells.
Like, whoever's wasted 2 fortifies, like, 1 fortify helped to cost us a Rax, and the other fortify that you wasted,
And there goes our mid.
like, obviously it's anonymous. I mean, I can't tell who used the fortify, but the other fortify was just as fucking bad. No, you can't claim that it's anyone in specific using it. Just because you guys are mad at someone. But like the I'm used to this kind of shit, but like this game I feel like I played about as well as I could have, and we're gonna lose. At least it does show why Spectre is so strong. And one of the reasons I was thinking about playing Spectre is because in these viewer games, like, you never know what the fuck is gonna happen. But Spectre can solo like an entire team, and he especially fucks up like underfarm supports. It's like you press your R button and it takes supports to half HP, and he's really, really good against Omni too. So I felt like it was a perfect game for Spectre. And he's really tough for Nature's Prophet to kill, especially if you go with Quelling Blade. Like, everything about this hero is really good. The only thing that sucks about him is that, one, if you don't get early towers, you're gonna get delayed. Like, I always say that, like, you need like a 22-minute Radiance, and I didn't get my Radiance until like 24, because we don't have, like, we didn't even have a single tower. But, this game.
Want me to hook that motherfucker?
Go for it.
I'm gonna hook him.
We have to be really careful about that Rax. Like, I know I just left to kill that guy, but, like, yeah, see? That's what I mean.
Your top barracks are under attack.
Ah, that
Radiant
isn't light up heaven.
structures are fortified.
That's our fortify, so that's probably game, because the enemies can just beeline on the Rax, and unfortunately they would get it. Someone should be pushing that wave out. Like, I know, like, pushing out mid seems cool and shit, but, like, see that? That is a really big problem. We don't have a fortify, and if that range Rex goes down, they get mega creeps.
And then we gotta deal with fucking Nature's Prophet all every fucking 10 seconds and then his TP. I don't know, man.
The worst thing is he could get a BKB right now, the Prophet, and he could actually just
I was trying
port
to
in.
stay positive, but fuck it. Just like counter froze to the counter froze.
Like, he could just like TP in with the BKB, and Drow could Shadow Blade in, and then we lose the Rax, and it's GG. Like, we have to fight them out of the base if we're gonna fight them anywhere.
Does Demonic Purge go to BKB?
Does what?
Demonic Purge.
I think it goes through BKB, I'm not sure though.
I don't think it removes the BKB, but I think it slows.
If they're gonna push top, we need to force a fight out of the Rax after pushing out top a bit. That's the only way that we can actually win.
Oh.
Wasn't even bad positioning there by the Clockwork. Just the enemies are that ahead.
Yep.
Bless you.
Killa.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You wanna get away? You wanna get away? Get away.
Your ancient is under attack.
No, ancient.
Your top barracks are under attack. Your ancient is
I don't
under
have a buyback. Cool down. We're losing the ancient, by the way.
Your
Oh well.
ancient
Just
is
too
under
much
attack.
froze.
Dire victory.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Kane doesn't look good. You're not caring hard enough. Yeah, definitely the issue. Oh well. Well, fuck. Only wins games, but I'm gonna probably play more Spectre in the future. Like, I think the best way to make Spectre work, fuck you, Eric, is to just get towers down early. Because if you can take enough towers down early, then you'll get your Radiance really, really quickly. But the problem is, one, Spectre can't really win any lane. He contributes so little into any lane. Like, even if you were to max Shadow Blade first, it does like 200 damage, costs 160 mana, which is like half your mana pool. And then, because of every hero's innate magic resistance, he'll hit someone for a big 150. Which is why these days people just put 1 point into it for an escape. But I honestly think that we could have won that game. There was a point where we were like way down in towers. I mean, there's no doubt, there's like no denying or doubting that. But like the enemy's farm wasn't ungodly good, and we had all of our racks up, and I had like a Treads, Reaver, Vanguard, Radiance. So like I think we could have won. I'm gonna reform the party after every game. The Spanish dude stream top notch. Oh yeah, that guy that got banned. Let's find his stream. Don't ban people who post their own stream, because ooh, Kazaki begging super hard. Where's that Spanish guy's stream? You can tell it was someone who was Spanish because he had the ES dot. Oh, here it is. Giorgio Cartoni. We'll look at his channel while we wait in the queue. Man, he's got like his own game studio set up. Top fucking notch. A lot of Espanols visiting his stream. What does he even play? Plays like, I don't know if that's Call of Duty or Battlefield. I think that's Battlefield though. Top fucking notch stream right there. He has like the really nice microphone and shit. Damn. Wish I could be that cool. He's doing some grassroots advertising in other streams. 4:3 aspect ratio. Buddy, why do you stream so late? I wanted to watch the tournament. Hey, Barney, you're the love of my life. Thank you, Creepstar. Means the world to me. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. I don't know about Spectre though. I mean, I'm more on the border with Spectre than that Mexican who posted his stream into my stream. It's like, on one hand, he can't really do anything early, and he can't really do much before he gets a Radiance. Which can be hard because if you're getting absolutely shit stomped like that game, where you only have one outer tower up by like the 20-minute mark and no enemy towers down, it's like you can't really, I don't know, like you can't really do a whole lot. But on the same token, usually these video games are really low level games, so it's like the game is never over by the 20-minute mark. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, he carries harder than almost any other hero too. It's just you can't, as long as you don't like get shit stomped in your lane. I don't think people are getting, if people do go Tranquil Boots, it's not for faster ratings. The only reason to build Tranquil Boots is like, it's like, because you're going to be sitting on brown boots for way too long. So a Syllabear, for instance, where you probably will sit on brown boots for a really fucking long time, maybe you'll go Tranquil Boots if you don't want to get treads. If you're going like a support and it's like 20 minutes in the game and you're like 0 and 10 or something, maybe you'll go Tranquil Boots. But aside from that, all the other boots are going to be better. Solo mid carry Dazzle. Dagger got mod. God help us all. Yeah. Please no Invoker, super boring hero. I think Invoker can be really entertaining in the right hands, but he's such a good hero. I like to, as a streamer, I like to ration the heroes I play. Like, I'm probably not going to fucking bust out the big Anti-Mage, because I want to do that when I solo queue, and I try to, like, I love Anti-Mage, but I can only pick him once a day, usually. So, and in some heroes that are just like really, really good, like Invoker and Anti-Mage, I try to play those on the solo queue account. Your Morph is pretty decent. It's funny because Morphling is the only hero that I can walk into a viewer game and know that I'm probably going to win. And the reason is because when I play Morphling, I do it like the greediest Morphling ever. I take 100% of the farm everywhere.
All
I haven't played Darkseid for a really long time. I could play in the same bullshit heroes. Yeah, I mean, a part of it though is that some heroes are just really, really bad. And I like to win some games. Storm, Morphling, Leshrac. You know, I don't really play a lot of Leshrac. Maybe I'll play Leshrac. This is actually a pretty solid game for Leshrac too. Or I could go Zeus, but Leshrac is really nice. And one thing that's great about Leshrac too is that all you really have to do on Leshrac to make it good is get experience, at least in the early game, which is one of the reasons that you see Leshrac lane so many different ways. He also has a lot of push potential, so it's really, really, really good. He's a really nice
10
hero.
seconds remaining.
Just usually not my style, and you can side lane a Leshrac really easily, because again, in the early game, all you need is experience. All you need is those levels, and you'll put out really good damage, which is why in a lot of like high-level games, you kind of see a supporty Leshrac at the start, who then evolves to get some farm. I mean, you see that kind of play a lot. But here I'd probably just go mid-solo
Prepare
Leshrac.
for battle.
Zeus is boring as fuck.
By the impurity.
Can we get a courier? I like couriers.
Cruelly so.
I randomed. It doesn't really matter.
I know. I mean, we didn't have a courier, so someone had to buy it.
To the fight.
It's usually not the hero that you think of as like the one giving the courier and shit.
Yes.
The enemies have such a good team fight lineup though. And there's the
I'll buy
Spectre.
wards when I get my
Very
next
well.
200.
That's actually a really good lineup that the enemies have right now. Okay, the enemies have such a strong lineup. One thing to watch out for though is that if the Tinker is like a mega nigger and he like takes all of the farm everywhere as soon as he gets his boots of travel, then he could fuck over his Spectre pretty hard. But I'm actually probably going to play Spectre more though in these viewer games, just because like that game was about as bad as any game could go. We didn't have a single tower down. I was still able to get a like not the best timed Radiance. It was a little late, but I mean it was reasonable, and the lane was pretty hard.
All is chaos.
So Betty,
Battle begins.
Banff going 119. Oh man, what's new though?
I come to tip the balance.
So my Leshrac is so great. I'll tip the balance with it. Now Leshrac's skill build are kind of dynamic.
Give me a support or jungle. Windrunner.
Yes.
There's
You can support if you want.
you should probably jungle.
All is chaos.
There's a
Yeah,
couple.
you should probably jungle. That's what I was about to say.
There's a couple of general themes though that you see in Leshrac. One is that people like to get 2 points into the stun. Oops. And 2 is people like to get the Edict up before you push towers. Now in high level games, people will just straight up max the Edict, because in high level games, you usually see the first tower get... Fuck! I never play this hero though, really. But in higher level games, people try to take the first tower before the 5-minute mark. But in a game like this, I'll probably sit mid for a good amount of time. So we'll see what I do in terms of skill build.
Top is MIA.
Forward.
You
Expurgation.
can put a lot of damage into someone early with the stun. I'm not doing really well at all at last hitting this game, unfortunately. Really? Okay.
Yes.
The Leshrac is really good in the laning phase. This game isn't showing it though because I'm fucking up so many last hits.
Yes.
Usually it's hard to judge how well you're last hitting until about the 3-minute mark, but this game there have definitely been a lot of easy last hits that I mess up. And I'm pretty hard on myself when it comes to last hitting, because I know it's something that isn't very difficult to do. First I thought this guy was for sure doing March of Machines build because he didn't laser me once, but he may not. I mean, he does only have 1 point in the laser though. Oops.
An evil wind rises. I purge.
That uphill miss, which is why I missed that one.
Cruelly so.
Can we get wards or a flying courier? Usually having one of those two things is really, really important.
I blast the land.
have to say, I'd really appreciate one of those two things. I know I've said it before, but we have like
I'll
we have
buy
so many
flank
people who
courier.
random. It's kind of a joke that we don't have either.
I spot it.
I may die over this,
Desolation.
but I'm gonna go for it anyways because the thing is, if I didn't get the flying courier right when I got it,
Bottle. Taunt. Double desolation.
I can use some help.
Directly.
Or you guys can just be useless pieces of shit as I get beelined on. My bad. Either one is fine. This is, I can tell, probably not going to be the best game. I'm willing to bet the Spectre is going to get ridiculous amounts of farm. And this is the best way to run a Spectre, is you put him in a free farm lane. And this is a free farm lane. A Windrunner can't do much to shut him down. Hey, actually, I just thought about it, and I was like, saying on stream that you can't do much to shut that guy down. But the reality is that you're actually up against a Spectre Omni Knight, so you don't need to play passive at all. That's a really, really easy lane that you should be able to fuck with him really hard in. Like, you should actually be getting a really good
Yeah,
farm.
but I'm bad.
Oh, okay. But because Omni Knight can do nothing to zone you out, and neither can that other guy.
Yes.
So that's a really, really easy lane. Like, if there's ever a lane where Windrunner is going to be relevant,
Disorder.
it's going to be that lane. Yeah, this is a viewer game.
Directly.
But if there's ever a lane, though, that the Windrunner can do something, it's going to be that lane. That's such a bad lane.
Your form debases. My strength increases.
I used to like to do these lightning builds for lane
Radiant
control,
structures are fortified.
but I don't like to do that in a game where I know that my lanes are going to lose really bad.
No match.
Like, this guy has no farm. Unfortunately, he's like 300 gold worth of farm, which means I'm sitting at like only 10 last hits. So he has less last hits than I do.
By the impurities.
Well, I mean, the problem though is for me to right click you, he has to be like right up in your shit. I mean, it's a pretty easy lane.
Despair.
Oh, and Tinker is bottle crowing, by the way. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Desolation.
Can we get wards? Because Tinker knows where the wards are and he's been bottle crowing. I mean,
Light on
Wow.
the land.
This is awesome. Everything right on me.
My goal now.
they still can't kill you even with Enigma.
I'll buy him at 200 because nobody else is, and I'll put him in the couriers where he
Alright, because I'm probably gonna get first blooded at some point. Because this guy, again, he's bottle crowing, which makes this a hard lane even to a really harder lane.
Yes.
I didn't even realize he took level 1 bottle and crowed it until just now.
Yes. All is chaos.
And that's actually what you have to do. I mean, it makes sense to like crow the bottle back, and I like rip on people for bottle crowing, but realistically, if you don't get a rune, you pretty much have to crow your bottle.
Demands it.
Hey, I have wards.
So be
Where do
it.
you want them?
Somewhere that sees the rune, preferably before the 5-minute mark in future games when we have 2 people at random.
All is chaos.
Either one, dude. I don't really care because I mean, like, I just want vision. Like, I just want to see the rune.
Despair.
I have really low standards. I just want to see the fucking rune. Tinker is gone, by the way.
So be it.
I can't even get a fucking even mid because I'm up against a bottle crow Tinker who's had vision on the runes. Like, I don't go into viewer games expecting to win because I know the level of play is going to be really low, but I don't expect them to be this fucking bad. And even if I know I'm going to lose, I at least like to have an even mid so I can enjoy myself.
Desolation.
Any bottle? No, he just uses the regen actually. Calling it now though, if I beat him to the rune, he'll crow his bottle back. But yeah, so like if you're up against another mid and you have a flying courier and you don't get the rune, you almost always have to send the bottle back, like crow it. But the thing is, if you're playing a game and you like go first item bottle and then you crow it back a million times, then you're just kind of a huge faggot like this Tinker. There's a Tinker bottom. His bottle is still full, but he'll eventually crow it, I'm sure. Like I remember playing this one game where I was a tiny, and the enemy was a lion, so he already had like a really solid easy lane, and he crowed his bottle 7 fucking times in the first 5 minutes of the game. It was like the most frustrating thing in the world because he was such a bad player that I would have won the lane if he didn't crow it back 7 times.
Forward.
Like he'll just spam spells on me, then he'll crow his bottle, and that's like I'm sure like right now he's gonna zap rocket me. And then he's gonna eat some bottle charges.
Yes. Invisibility.
I can't do anything bot, can I? No. Well, that's a
Yes.
waste. Now, let's see. Let's see when he crows that bottle. He'll do it too. This is the worst thing. If he does, then I'll have to do it myself, probably.
All is chaos.
Like, all right. Oh, he crowed it. Okay, cool.
Directly.
Oh no, he didn't crow it. I mean, he's just pounding the bottle charges so far. If I don't get the 8-minute rune, then I have to send it myself. But he'll eat the charges, and then I'll send it back. It's such a bad Tinker build too. He went first item bottle, and then he went first item bottle so he could just crow it back multiple times, and then, dear God, and he's just gonna do that too. He'll just send it back multiple times if he doesn't get the rune, and I'll have to send it back on my own if I don't get the rune too.
By the impurities.
Careful, Tinker with top rune. And since we don't have vision on it, see, this is actually a really critical point in the game to have vision on both runes, because if Tinker gets an invis, then like you actually can't farm top right now because you don't know if there's an invisible Tinker on you. And it is like a kill rune too, so I have to go back, I think.
To the fight.
Oh God.
Despair.
It was just a haste, and he's gone now.
Forward.
Okay. Both haste and invis he can kill you guys with, unfortunately.
So be it.
It'd be nice to have sight on both of the runes.
Yes.
God, this is gonna be a rough game. I can't gank bottom because although Spectre Omni Knight is a worthless lane that they can't pressure at all with, it's a lane that you can't kill them because the Omni Knight just stops the Spectre from dying.
I can put it on top.
Pretty
Never
unsurprised.
mind, he was still there.
Such disorder.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the pit.
No match. All is chaos.
Man, your team is bad, Barney? Holy shit.
Defilement.
Never heard that before in a viewer game.
Trot along.
Better crow your bottle. Actually, to his credit, he didn't crow it yet.
Cruelly so.
I'm sure he will soon. Like now, he's like clearly AFK because he's microing the courier.
To the fight. Yes.
It is a passive game, and the enemies are winning, even in a passive game like this, because they got...
Be it.
Well, Madra's farm isn't awful, but it's mostly because they have a Spectre. And that Spectre has to have free farm because the Windrunner said that... I guess she's newer or something, and
Very
she has no farm. And did he crow it? Yeah, oh wow, he's bottle crowing. Big fucking shock. Wow, really? Whoa, Tinker. New level strategies. Crowing his bottle for the 3rd time.
to a future.
Or was that the
of
4th? I didn't really pay attention to what his items were early on.
desolation.
Actually negative, the fake king.
I blast the land.
Careful, bottle crow Tinker is... Oh no, he's back. Doesn't have his bottle yet, though.
Directly. Stronger than the brittle earth.
Where's your bottle, bro?
Attack!
You got a bottle crow to win a lane that you should probably win anyways, you motherfucker.
Attack! Despair. Attack!
He's probably sending it back now because it looked like he was like AFK. Yeah, there we go.
Forward.
I could see this guy was coming to kill me, but it's just a fucking Omni Knight.
By the impurities.
Ooh, this guy's no farm. Well, that's too bad. And that'll be one of the reasons that we lose this game if we lose, which seems likely.
Yes.
Because the Windrunner has no farm in a lane that the Spectre can't pressure at all.
Very
Like, Spectre
well.
Omni can't stop you from farming, they can't pressure you, they can't do anything. So it's a lane where Windrunner can actually get farm. Like, there are some lanes where, like, as a Windrunner, you're kind of fucked. But that isn't one of those lanes.
A blight on the land. Regeneration. All is chaos.
Oh, wow. So I'm not gonna run up and get a kill.
Trot along.
Just stick on him, stick on him. Oh, never mind. Let's just try to take a tower here since we're 4 people here right now.
Two-legged freak.
As someone pointed out, I am concerned when I get Crow's bottle because it's a fucking gay. It's like gay as shit to do in a pub. And he's crowed it like so much.
Edict of death.
Anyone?
Imbalance demands it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Really hard to land. You can attack mana creep and you won't. Okay, good.
Desolation.
Well, that's something.
That was dumb of me.
Why'd you never spend your gold? Because I don't know if I'm going to have to go travel, so if I'm going to want to get like an early bloodstone or something. It's
Indeed.
like I don't know what I'm going to have to do this game to win it, if I want to win it.
Attack. Yes. No match.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's a really bad Tinker too.
Despair.
He went like brown boots bottle, and he went first item bottle with no plus stats, and he'll win the game too.
Energies.
Okay, Tinker, really good play from Tinker.
By the impurities.
Should I can be rushing by now? He can rush 7 minutes into the game, so to answer your question, yes. Well, actually, no. To answer your question, no. He should have rushed probably a long time ago. But it's okay. I don't really give a fuck at this point. I'll probably just solo queue after this. These type of games are like
That was pretty fucking awesome.
these type of games are incredibly disappointing. Like it doesn't even like make me mad. It's just it's like it's just disappointing, man.
Glad no one told me Tinker was coming. That was pretty sweet.
Directly.
I wish I had another creep wave so I could edict down the tower, but I can't edict it down yet.
By the impurities.
Your top tower is under attack.
Tinker has travels now. Be careful.
Yes.
You'd think he would get earlier travels to go first item bottle and crow the shit out
To
of
a
it.
future of grief. Despair.
You like to see a 7-minute Roshan next game? Sure.
Be humble. Such
You can easily get like a 7-minute Vlad's, at least a 7.5-minute Vlad's. Even if you can't farm, you can get a 7.5-minute Vlad's.
Your fall
Like even if you're really bad at farming, but
expurgation. Trot along. An evil wind rises. Double edict.
I don't know if I'll actually be able to get this with Tinker who has travels.
To the
But
fight.
let's try. Damages towers so much, takes him down so fast. Maybe I will.
The enemy's
Sure,
middle
Tinker's not
tower
far away. Yeah,
has
he's gonna
fallen.
TP in.
Forward.
I'm surprised that kill happened. Clay kind of got auto attacked down.
I'm not ready.
Really good play from Omni Knight there.
Yes.
Oh no, he destroyed my fucking my 2 branches. I feel like I'm losing to Navi here.
Indeed.
Damn, that was so good. He killed 50 gold worth of items probably.
My CP's on cooldown right now for 40 more seconds.
Your middle tower is
Despair.
under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
I don't know how I'm gonna win this without my fucking branches. It's like GG already. Alright, let's do the big farm check. Drow actually went from being reasonable farmed to having farmed a Morbid Mask in 7 minutes. Windrunner has absolutely nothing against a lane where she can actually get a farm.
So be it.
Tinker that wasn't even farming that well got first blood at 9 minutes and now has a good farm. Sand King has big 16-minute arcanes, nothing. And Lycan 16-minute Lads, brown boots, glove face.
By the impurities,
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking win some of these games.
stronger than the brittle earth.
We should probably have vision up. I mean, you guys don't have many items anyway, so it would make sense to buy shit like wards.
Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
Top's gone.
Right, yes,
Everything
man.
is there tonight.
It's not time yet.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your top tower has fallen.
Did you get it?
Indeed. Such disorder.
The thing is, I've played literally every single hero that we have on our team
Desolation.
before. Like, they're pretty easy heroes to play, generally.
Forward. Woe to you.
So here there's really nowhere for me to farm.
Defilement.
I don't want to occupy much viable farm either, so I'm just going to kill this camp and then back out to the pool, heal, and then go and see what the 18-minute rune is. I feel like that guy should probably grab the 18-minute rune since I'm not going to be there, but I guess he's going to leave it for Tinker, which is always smart.
Wicked sick. So be it. Not yet.
Did Lycan give up? No, he had to have gotten Roshan. God,
It's not time yet.
I hope he got Roshan. He didn't just back up. Did you get Rosh?
No, I didn't have enough health.
Oh my god!
Desolation.
How do I get these games? Fuck.
All is chaos. By edict of death. Crusoe.
Sick blocks coming out from Lycan.
Monster kill. Yes.
Blinded you. Beyond repair.
Revenge. Yes.
It's gonna expire soon, just follow.
Trot along.
Just stun him. Stun now! What the fuck? You didn't stun in time, you shit! Well. Oh my god.
Purified.
I used to play Drow a lot. I would have just silenced on the puck even if the guy was magic immune, because then I could have landed a stun. His magic immunity when you got silenced was like 2 seconds from being gone. I can see waiting to get the double silence, but realistically it's really, really easy for puck to just throw down his W. I really wanted, like, as much as I wanted to see the double stun followed by the double split earth, like, I would have been happy to just get one of them. I'm happy though, I haven't lost a single game solo queuing on stream for a really, really long time, so hopefully I can keep that going after this.
To the fight. Such disorder.
What's up, son?
Forward. A light on the land.
I'll be able to take this tower in because like someone will TP. Yeah, there we go. So I can put damage into it at least.
Middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Very well. Not yet.
This isn't good. Apparently it's not that bad either though.
It's not
Puck doesn't have a
time
blink
yet.
dagger, so I don't know why he's chasing so far.
Directly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Never miss.
I'll probably be negative when lost on this account soon if I'm not already. Holy shit, that would be really depressing.
Your middle tower is under
That
attack.
was actually a crazy, crazy good ult from Sand King. Fucking splitter.
I'm not ready. Despair.
That's a really good Sand King ult. Save the tower for sure. So credit to this guy.
By the impurities.
Oh, that's true. I did lose that one game.
Not yet.
Come to think of it, where the new Mirana fed the Ursa
I'm not
a kill and then
ready.
5 more kills in the first 4 minutes of the game. Guys, I'm new to the game. Oh, that's cool, man. Everyone starts somewhere. Just please try not to die a lot. Okay. Proceeds to die like 5 times sooner suddenly. Well, okay. The enemies are really bad that game too.
Desolation.
Oh god.
My strength increases.
Fuck you, Tinker. Good zap, bitch. Tinker has his 4 staff. That ain't good.
All is chaos.
The Tinker with the 4 staff down here. Oh, I was wondering how they saw me. Fuck, I didn't Edict before I died. I thought I hit the Edict and my ult before I died there. I knew it was fucked, so I just decided to throw it on the Edict. I'm surprised the Spectre didn't ult a little sooner, but whatever. The Spectre has like no farm. Like typical pub Spectre, but we're still gonna lose. I can't see a world in which we win. Barney, have you ever smoked a weed? What hero do you think smokes weed? Yeah, I smoke weed. What hero do I think smokes weed? That's a tough question, man. Probably Syllabear. Syllabear looks like the kind of guy. That's why he's the lone druid. Lone Lycan 420. Does Lycan know he's a Lycan? I don't know, man.
An unnatural life. But I'll take it.
Alchemist? Alchemist looks like he's into other drugs. I mean, he goes into like chemical rage and shit.
Elemental gold. Such disorder. Torment. Yes.
Tinker is such an annoying hero. Such a bad Tinker, and I gotta fucking lose to him.
Very well.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
What about Omni Knight? What drugs does he do? Omni Knight looks like he's against drugs.
To the fight.
Big 24-minute Roshan. Fuck getting your 3rd Roshan at the 27-minute mark. That's when you need your 1st. Oh, well, it looks like it won't even be a 24-minute Rosh.
Indeed.
Well, that's not good.
Tainted waters give me strength. All is chaos.
I was really praying to the god that I don't believe in that latched, so I could actually get away from that. And it latched, so I'm happy. I'm surprised this guy actually has a blink dagger. That's not bad.
Cruelly so.
Could blink away.
So be it. Despair. A tithe to the impurities.
Puck has a blink too, so now they have 2 blink daggers.
Defilement.
Well, once I get a BKB, I'm pretty confident that we'll probably still be losing all of the team fights and not taking any towers. This is an unfortunate game. The only tower that we've been able to get is the one that I was able to pick up mid. It, like, I don't know. I don't even remember when I killed that tower. However, if the game does go on to 50 minutes, then we'll probably have all of their outer towers just by merit of having a Lycan. Unfortunately, if the game goes on long enough for us to get those towers, we'll have probably lost to a Spectre. Now, Spectre's farm is pretty bad. It's probably a really low-level game. He still just has a Sacred Relic at 26, so he's doing really bad despite being up against a free farm lane. Sand King taking that big farm. Gotta get that second bracer. I assume he's doing it for the second bracer, but overall, not sure how this game is going to go. Normally I would have liked to go a Bloodstone build, maybe go like Arcanes, disassemble for Bloodstone, then Travels, but I clearly won't be able to do that this game. We almost got the Rosh at 26 minutes.
Yes.
Maybe you told your team to push because we can't win a fight.
Power shot.
To the fight.
That's the power shot we were looking for.
Not that way.
I would power shot for Vision into there so we can stop them from rushing. I think that's what he meant.
Yes.
I would still do it, man.
So be it.
We should probably push with that
Impure power.
after we get our. Don't even. Lycan can do it alone.
Despair. Forward.
You want to fight? I'm pretty sure if there's one thing that today's competitive matches have shown, it's that if enemies run into Roche, you can win a fight no matter how behind you are.
Very well.
Even that, I didn't think was going to happen. I was fairly sure that the Windrunner was just going to power shot the 10 HP creeps as opposed to the Roche pit.
Your form
But then Sankin got his ult off and my combo came.
Radiant structures are fortified. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
All is chaos.
I still am hesitant to think it's a winnable game. One thing that sucks dick about having to go for the early BKB is that, like, I can do a team fight and then I have to go back to the well, and that's about it.
I'm not ready. Not yet.
You're right. Enough
I'm
was the
not
Windrunner.
ready. By the impurities.
No matter how far ahead you are, the viewers will find a way to make it fail. Remember that? Yeah, the game versus Aaliyah was honestly just flat out fucking depressing, because like me and the Enigma were able to roam around, and like we made Aaliyah go like 0-6 or something on Pugnet, and we still lost because everyone was like a fucking retard.
So be it.
I see Drow is going for Invincibility Blade, presumably.
All is chaos. Golden opportunity.
Like I can't even really farm if I do this item build.
Yes.
That's one big issue I have with it. But fuck, I can team fight.
Attack.
I think that matters if you're so far behind that.
Wanna push top.
Attack.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I'm gonna grab that.
Very well. Into the bottle. Such disorder.
Careful.
Someone's pretty careful.
The enemy's top tower has
You
fallen.
guys gotta be looking for a black hole.
Forward.
Oh man, this is weird. I should have totally BKB before that, but I'll get away anyways because they don't have a stunner near me.
By the impurity.
One thing they lack really is stuns, so I can just TP out of team fights as long as what's his face uses his stun, Enigma, and
Despair.
Puck is ulted. Almost.
Cruelly so.
There's normally everything about.
To the fight. Yes.
I like the end though, where you ran into them and died like 10 times.
Trot along. Talk. Not yet. I'm under attack.
1v5!
Death reviles me.
That was genius.
That was genius from me, Tinker. Thank you. Not my finest moment. Man. I thought I could
Your
1v5
top
him,
tower is
guys.
under attack.
My TP was on cooldown though, so I couldn't BKB and just TP away, so I was dead the moment I got caught up positioned by that far. Can you show everyone's levels?
Your top
Huge
tower has
levels.
fallen.
Well, actually, the enemies are really underleveled somehow. I wonder if what's-his-face even has a fucking thing. So now we've lost all of our outer towers. I don't think the Blight has picked up a single tower yet. And okay, so a lot of people, I know people, like viewers, are going to be like angry if I try to be like a dick. And it's hard to strike a balance between being a dick, again, and saying why you lost the game. This game, we haven't got a single Roche until 36 minutes or something. No, not 36. I mean, obviously it was like a 27-minute Roshan or something, after we won the fight against the enemies.
The imbalance.
And no one's been buying wards, this is being pointed out. The enemy had to... Or the enemy went first side and bottle crowed the shit out of it. It's still really bad Tinker though, and he picked up a lot of kills, so now I'm pretty sure, yeah, he has 10 kills.
Despair.
I had to go like really team fight build, so my farm isn't fucking phenomenal by any means.
Forward.
So there are a lot of problems with this game.
All is chaos.
Being dick gets result. Being nice gets nothing. Well, I go into these viewer games. Oh yeah, also huge, and this is incredibly important. The Windrunner, no fucking items at all. And again, I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying it because the guy has no fucking items. And that's horrible because he was in a lane. Like, if there's ever a lane where Windrunner is going to get farm, it's against a Spectre Omni Knight. Because Spectre Omni Knight can do nothing to kill you. Like, you will probably never even have to win run in that lane.
Cruelly so. Yes. To the fight.
Should probably get some vision up. Oh, never mind. Lycan had to buy the wards.
Trot along.
Maybe I don't have any items is because I've been buying wards and upgrading the courier.
I can tell. That's why we didn't have wards or a flying courier but until the 5-minute mark. My bad.
Yes.
Or why Lycan had to buy them.
Dire's structures
I don't say it to be a dick, but
Very well. Yes.
Your bottom tower has been denied.
Imbalance. Demand.
fuck you, that.
Desolation. Yes.
Never had a good Spectrum team. Spectre's one of those heroes that's really hard to farm on. I always say it, but it's always true. Like, he finally just now gets his Radiance, and it's 30 minutes in. And not only is he hard to farm on, but to make yourself useful as Spectre, you need to get a really big item. Like, you have to get a Radiance. Oh, they have a ward on this hill, by the way.
To me, I'm under attack. Yes.
I wonder if we'll counter ward it.
I can buy.
Cruelly so. Sinister energies.
His Spectre one's
So be it.
7:30 Rosh. You have to get decent spawns if you want to get it 7:30. 7:30 is pretty much when you get the Vlads. Realistically, if you're playing a pub, you'll probably get Rosh closer to like the 8-minute mark. But if you want to see it, like, I can show it. It's really not hard. All it requires is that you micro. No one ever expects you to do it that early either, which is one thing. I'll do it next game though. I'll show you. It's really not hard. If the enemies don't fuck with you at all and you get really good spawns, you can do it at 7:30. Otherwise, it'll be closer to 8. But the thing is, like, I see too many fucking pubs and viewer games where, like, people don't have their Vlads until, like, 10 minutes in, and then they don't do Roshan until they get medallions and Vlads because they can't micro well enough to get it with just the Vlads. And seeing that kind of shit is, like, it's scary to me because it's so easy to do with just a Vlads. It just takes a little bit more time. And I'd almost call it safer simply because no one will expect you to do it. But I'll do it next game then.
To the fight. Such disorder. Yes.
I'm gonna go for the Blink Dagger just because I can't like carry this game anyways, so I'm just gonna go for a team fight
Such
oriented
disorder.
item build. It's not the best item build on Leshrac. It's like usually I would prefer to be able to get the Bloodstone, but
All is chaos.
I want to be able to actually get into the thick of a fight and drop a BKB and try to right click people. Oh god, Invincibility Blade. Takes a long ass time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that it won't happen. I'm willing to bet it won't be a 7:30 Roshan because in pubs, if it's like a high enough level pub, people will fuck with you. If no one fucks with me, I bet I can get it. I can start Roshan at 8. Like, you won't kill the Rosh at 7:30, but under ideal circumstances, you can start it then, and that's what I mean. And honestly, it takes like 50 seconds to do, so it takes a pretty fucking long time. But if you smoke in
Despair.
and you're playing a low level pub, no one will fuck with you.
Very well. Yes. Not yet. Trot along.
But I will show it. Lycan's usually pretty boring to watch, so I avoid playing him. But if I'm going to play a solo queue game, then I'll play Lycan because he's a really nice hero to play in solo games. Not stressful at all, and it's easy to do. They're gonna come and get us here. Do we want to TP away or fight? I think we should just TP away. Or walk away slowly.
By the impurities.
They still have a ward on that hill, by the way, so just be careful.
Yes.
Tryhards to even center you. Yeah, I've actually never had to experience someone center. I've seen people walk into the jungle to fuck with me. I've seen people ward my yellow camp. I've seen people pick Darkseer or Chen and just sit in the jungle with me, but it doesn't really work that well. I mean, Lycan is a hero that even competitively, it's really hard to fuck with him. Because I'll still get a farm. Lycan farms really quickly, but under ideal circumstances, and if you don't fuck with the Lycan at all, it's a joke how strong he is. Oh, that is so annoying. Sway Spectre's a fucking strong hero, and as this happens, Tinker can just rocket us. Oh wow, they're going deep.
Such disorder. Edict of death.
That's about all I can do.
I didn't want to waste the money on wards either, but I'm the only one doing it, so whatever.
Very well.
Oh really? You're the only one doing it? I've bought like 5 pair of words this game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Big fights going down. Still wards in stock though.
Not yet. Cruelly so.
I think you're just making excuses because you can't rush because you fucking suck dick.
Wow, so mad.
Big fights coming out. This is the shitty thing though, is that doing this item build again, like that's all I can do is try to be really aggressive and force a fight.
To the fight. Indeed. Yes. All is chaos.
Shackle him, shackle him, shackle him, motherfucker, shackle!
Invisibility. Desolation. Taunt. Yes. My strength increases. Have a little humility.
Kill Tinker? Oh no, he backed.
Directly. Trot along.
I got the stun off, but I can do his thing at least.
Edict of death. Share my torment.
I really wish I could have done a fucking build that let me do more than this, unfortunately, but as much as I want to go with Scythe, I'm tempted to just go Scepter because I'm so weak, but if we do take it to the long game, the Scythe is going to be way more useful. Do a lot of people talk in the mic when you still cute? No, I think that in pubs people tend to not communicate at all. I would turn your crosshair off if you're taking a lot of damage.
Desolation. Yes. All is chaos.
Nice stuns. Hey man. The Omni was repelled and I had to wait until his repel came off.
Directly.
I mean, realistically, you can just drop another repel, but I was clicking him to see when it was going to come off, and that way I could stun him the moment that it went off, right before he could re-up it, since there is a cast time.
Yes. Such disorder.
We can fight them on the pit, guys, and I think we need to. Fuck, we don't have
Cruelly
though.
so.
Send a wolf in. Send a wolf in. Send a wolf in. I can steal it if you can keep a wolf on it. Just leave a wolf in the pit, dude.
By the impurity.
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like I don't have a team.
Despair. So be it.
That's was weird. I felt like everyone was there when I did that.
I'm not ready.
Oh, they're all getting chased away by the Spectre. Okay.
Yes,
What spells go through repel? A couple.
all is chaos.
Well, actually, I like just superior magic spells, physical damage spells like Edict. Well, I guess the damage is composite, but it still goes through repel.
Such disorder.
Actually, I don't even know what composite technically is. I just know that it goes through magic. I don't know if it fully goes through it or what. Huge buyback.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Very well.
Your top tower is under attack.
Truly so.
A Scar Leap? I'm pretty sure you can still leap someone who's magic immune. The damage doesn't go through though. Uh-oh, that ain't gonna go on.
Yes.
I
Forward.
can try to initiate, but... Another thing that sucks too is that
Yes.
I can only fight for the duration of the BKB if I do this, because by the time the BKB runs out, I'll be out of mana anyways. I mean, it works nicely if you're behind. That's kind of the reason I did it. But at the same time, I could have just went for a really hopeful Bloodstone build. You ready?
Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Trot along. Edict of death.
Motherfucker got away.
Your middle tower has fallen.
By the impurities. Trot along.
Yeah, for starting hero, I'd recommend playing a Lich or a Sven. I think those are two of the easiest heroes. People are saying Tidehunter, but even if you're like really new or bad, like you can always get off an ult as Tidehunter, but it might not be a very good ultimate. As people start to get items, it'll be a little more difficult.
Yes.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Such
I
disorder.
wouldn't recommend a Lifestealer or something. Tidehunter is at least like
Your
pretty
top
easy to
tower
play.
is under attack.
Yes.
Your middle barracks are under attack. Your top barracks are under attack.
Not yet.
Your middle barracks are under your middle barracks has fallen. Your top barracks has fallen. Your top barracks are under attack.
God damn it. See, my problem there, and people are like, Barney, why'd you walk back into the orb? Because there was a Spectre and I was daggered, so I either had to try to see if I had enough HP to tank the
Your
orb,
top
or
barracks
die.
are under attack.
If I could have survived the orb, I probably wouldn't have been able to get away. But otherwise I had to run straight down, and then I would have gotten chased out
Your
by
top
Spectre.
barracks has fallen.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick a carry, you have to know how to farm really well. This game, my farm is probably gonna be absolute shit, but that's because I went for a build that's like impossible to farm. Not impossible to farm, it's just like it isn't easy, or as easy as like a Bloodstone. I hate it when I see Tinkers go for Bloodstone. I think it's really fucking bad. I know that like e.g. Demon or Bulba or people will do it, but they don't even do it in like high level games. They just do it in matchmaking as a joke. Sometimes like a one-man Ravager Black Hole is worth it. Like those are here. I mean, people think that because the potential of those spells to be really powerful is so high that they need to only go for like 5-man Ravages or 5-man Black Holes, but it's simply not true.
Your bottom barracks are under attack.
Realigned. All is chaos. Edict of death.
I totally did not need BKB for that.
Fall by my edict.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Contraptionated.
Your bottom barracks.
There were a lot of things that happened in this game, man. Like, Tinker was bottle crowing and he got a first blood, despite the fact that people knew that he was top because he didn't return mid. There was no farm on the bottom for the Windrunner, it was easy lane to farm. I'm probably going to end the game with the shit GPM. I do a build that I don't really like. Drow's farm is not phenomenal either. I mean, there are a lot of things that happen in this game. It's kind of like a grouped thing. The Sand played really well this game, though. Ironically enough, the Spectre's farm was really bad, though, despite having an easy lane.
Your bottom
It was
barracks
pretty pub
has
Spectre
fallen.
play, but this is why Spectre's hard to deal with. Like, now he has 3,400 life,
Your
19
middle tower
armor,
is under attack.
and a Radiance, so, I
Your
mean,
bottom
you can't,
barracks
it's
are
really hard to
under
win a fight
attack.
against that. He can just kind of big dick his way into
Your
every
middle
single team
tower
fight and win.
is under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen. The enemy now
At
has
any point in the game, it's possible. I mean, you can drop one-man Ravages or one-man Black Holes, and if you get the right heroes with it, it's fine.
your ancient
It's just that, like, if it's a point in the game where, like, you're trying to defend your racks and you're really behind, then you have to be hopeful and aim for, like, a 5-man Ravager Black Hole. You, like, one won't suffice at that point.
your ancient is under attack.
Oh no, one-man Black Hole that I walked into.
Dire structures are fortified. Your ancient is radiant victory.
God damn it. How are you supposed to know their mana? You can click on someone to see their mana. It's really, really important to click on people. Well, that's disappointing. Like, you can't carry a game with 300 gold per minute, and I knew the whole game that my farm wasn't good because of the build that I had to go. But it didn't matter because everyone else's farm was worse. Well, that's something. Anyways, I'm gonna play on the solo queue account. People wanted to see like a 730 Roche. I don't think I'll actually get the right spawns or not get fucked with enough to make that happen. But I bet I can get started at like 830 if I don't get messed with. And the thing about Lycan 2 is that there's no pressure for you to do anything, at least in like the first 10 minutes of a game. Good night. I keep playing. That was a pretty disappointing game though. I'll probably keep playing after like one game of solo queue. Probably do the Modern Warfare 3 free weekend. No, this is the right account. It was a pretty bad game all around. I don't think any one person is like to blame for that. It was homogeneously pretty bad. Yeah, I think today I'll just play a bunch of heroes that don't play too much. Yeah, the new background is really good. Well, the thing about Lycan though is that there are items that you'll probably see on him every single game. Like almost every Lycan will probably go for a Vlad's because it actually adds tons of damage and makes farming really quick. They'll probably almost always go for Treads, and they'll probably almost always go for like Necronomicon, BKB, Assault, Curious in any order. I can play a Riki today. I wonder if that's the real Kebab. Wouldn't that be embarrassing after a really, really bad game like that? I remember Kebab from Han, he was like really, really good player. Alright, I'll queue East so that Kebab can attempt to stream snipe me. If he does though, I won't go Lycan because I feel like I'll get fucked with too much. Come Europe 2 channel? Lindsay wanted to snipe you. I think every single time I've gotten matched up against the Han people, I've always lost. Like, what was that one guy's name? Fucking... No, it wasn't Way Too Sexy. It was that... The guy who went to fucking Rapiers on Juggernaut. I've bumped into his like Han stack too many times, and I think I've only ever beaten it once, if ever. Luckily, I've never bumped into them in a viewer game. I think I was with Aaliyah when I got bumped into it once. Nice build, new meta. Solid. Isn't it great how they don't actually put it in order, so I have to like look for it? Was it Warden Stack? No, but I've never beaten that one anyways. How come you have Chrome and Firefox both open? I use Chrome for the chat.